Warning, brave adventurer. This episode of Echoes of Honor may contain adult language or adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, lovely people. Hello there, welcome back to the Lost Archives. It is wonderful to see your gorgeous faces. We are here, we are playing Echoes of Honor, the fantastic homebrew Cosmere RPG series set in the world of the Stormlight Archive. You're here watching us on Twitch live. Thank you so much. You can always catch us here roughly 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/The Lost Archives or YouTube at The Lost Archives RPG or any podcast platform of your choosing. You can pick any one and we'll be right there under The Lost Archives. We're super excited to be diving in. We left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I'm sorry we weren't all here last week. We had a few people sick, and it wasn't the worst week in the world for me to have a bit of an early night. I had a very early start Tuesday, so it worked out okay that we had a few people sick. But I am sorry that we weren't around last Monday. We'll make up for it now with a really awesome session for you tonight. Massive thank you to everyone who's been checking out the playthrough of Esoteric Ebb. That is the Disco Elysium inspired CRPG that I've been playing that uses D&D 5th edition rules. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. Today I found out, one of my funniest moments from today was that there's a banned spell that exists in this world called Mass Testicular Torsion, a spell so evil that it has had the wizard who created it jailed for 90 years. This game is very funny. I'm enjoying it a lot. It is excellent. I thoroughly recommend anyone who enjoyed Disco Elysium or who likes D&D to go and check it out. It is very fun. At the very least, I've got a full playthrough. If you want to see what it's like before you buy, just go and watch the playthrough. Video link will be appearing right there. You can click on it right now. If you're on YouTube, I guess that doesn't work on the podcast. You can't click video links. But thank you so much anyway for going and finding it. Other fun news to share, we've had some more stuff with Mistborn, the Mistborn setting for Cosmere come out recently. I've been in chats with our Wednesday crew who will be playing through Mistborn. It's looking really fucking cool. I've seen some new stuff on Allomancy, Ferrochemy, and Hemalurgy. We've been given a little bit of a sneaky behind the scenes look at some things as well. It is very exciting. The more I learn about Hemalurgy in this context as well, the more terrifying that power becomes. I'm realizing now just how much shenanigans you can do with Hemalurgy. It might be my favorite magic system that Brandon has come up with, simply because of how terrifying it is. It's absolutely batshit insane. There's some really cool stuff you can do with it. But yeah, so we'll have some more information coming out about that shortly. I'm hoping we can get started very soon. It'll all depend on when we get the full campaign books and when we get the starter adventure. We will be running a session 0, much like we did for Stormlight Archive with Echoes of Honor, where we had the choose your pathway, kind of choose your own adventure for the session 0 to build your characters. We're going to do the exact same thing with Mistborn. It's going to be super cool. So I'll keep you posted. Keep an eye on the Discord. That's probably the best place to look for stuff. I've pretty much given up on Twitter /X/ whatever it is, and Facebook's just full of bots nowadays. So Discord's the place to be, I guess. Although Discord's age verification thing seems like it's going to be bullshit as well. So I don't fucking know. If you've got a better idea for a social media platform for us, tell me in the comments. I'll check it out.
Truth Social.
Fuck no. So I will not be truthing. I would rather die.
It gels with your like ethos perfectly.
I would rather be sent to fight any war, any conflict as a pacifist. I would rather be sent to do anything. I'd rather be sent to Mars. I'd rather be melted down and turned into petrol to supply the country for an extra few seconds than do that. There's many things I would rather do. I will not be truthing. And if I see any of you on Truth Social, we'll have stern words. See Rory rapidly deleting his account in the background there. Yeah, he's the only one wearing a singlet. I'm sorry, Rory. It's low-hanging fruit, but you are wearing a singlet, therefore you must be truthing. It's the way it goes.
Yep.
Luna Tune.
Oh, it's Looney. I take it back. There's no way he's truthing. He's wearing a Looney Tunes. It is pretty cool. That is sick.
And it's specifically the Bill Murray one, not the
Oh, fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Excellent choice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alrighty, any fun news before we do our recap and dive into the session? No. Sweet. Let's do this. Our story has been following the survivors of a brutal attack on a Bethab caravan heading from Alethkar to the Shattered Plains. Neivien, Rav-eth, Alaran, Ztar, and Hula have found themselves embroiled in the political machinations of the Aelthi from the moment they arrived at the war camps, drawn into investigating a deeper conspiracy involving House Thanadel. The group have now officially joined the Bethab war camp, Alaran taking on the role of examiner for the High Prince as part of an alliance to try and uncover the responsible parties in the attack. With this new alliance comes resources and protection for the group, along with some heavier responsibilities. Firstly though, The would-be assassins the team had captured previously needed to be interrogated, the group making their way down into the makeshift dungeons where they were being held. After debating on the best method of extracting information, real torture, fake torture, and psychological torture, all discussed, it was decided that pitting the assassins against one another in separate questioning was likely the best initial strategy. With the Shin-looking assassin appearing the most nervous, Alaran led the questioning, learning a little bit about how the assassins were hired and where. A tavern, an alehouse called the Diving Sky Eel located in the outer market. Moving on to the next would-be assassin, the team were able to learn a little more useful information, including some confirmation of what they had already discovered. This was achieved by a combination of gentle questions and abuse of the radiant powers Ztar had just acquired, specifically the surge of gravitation to bind the assassin to the roof. Interestingly, the team learned that Ralnat was also on the list of targets, specifically the final target to be taken out. Most importantly, however, the team learns the identity of the group who had hired these assassins, going by the Aelthi glyphs for Sun and Honor. As the team left the cells once more to discuss their discoveries, a strange spren appearing as reflected rainbow light appeared and called a warning. "Beware, he comes!" And a sudden explosion of smoke pulsed through the room. That is where we left off last session. I'm going to bring you all across to a map as we jump into a pseudo-initiative as dark smoke suddenly begins to fill the rooms around you. And what I'll do is I'll bring us all across onto the map as well on the stream in a second. Let me do that now. And I'll just switch our music. It's almost perfectly lined up. There we go. I'll just switch our music to something a little bit more, let's say a little bit more tense. Here we go. That'll be perfect. Alrighty, brilliant. So, as the smoke immediately begins to fill the chamber, an explosion of dark, black, sooty smoke, you feel your ears pop as this sudden decrease in pressure, or sudden increase in pressure, you're not really sure, causes the door behind you to shake and rattle on its hinges. There's a cry of alarm from the prisoners in the nearby cells as you hear the sound of crumbling stone for a few seconds, and then silence. Could I get all of you to please decide on an approach? I need to know whether you are taking a fast or slow action.
I'll go slow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where do we type that in, or how do we pick that?
If you just tell me, I can do it. Otherwise, if you click on the 0 and then type F or S, I can then organize it via fast and slow.
I'll go slow.
I'll go fast.
Alrighty, so we've got Neivien on slow, Hula on slow. We've got Ztar on fast, Alaran and Rav-eth.
Slow to me.
Slow. And Alaran?
F the star.
I'll go fast. I'll go fast
Okay.
as well.
Perfect. Now, if we sort these by alphabetical Z to A, no, alphabetical A to Z. Aha, fantastic. That works perfectly. Alrighty. Alaran and Ztar, the two of you are the first to act in the sudden explosion of dark soot, the smoke filling the chamber. As you hear that cry of alarm, you spring to action, diving forward. Rav-eth, you watch as next to you that shining light that appeared a moment ago seems to fade away, disappearing as the soot hides it and covers it once more. Now, the way that the initiative works, because Hula, this is your second time, but it has been a little bit since we last did a little bit of a fight. Alaran and Ztar, you guys can take actions simultaneously. You can spend them as you want. You can discuss your turns as we're going. I'm not going to be the kind of person who goes like, you can't talk in between things. Talking is always a free action between your characters. And the way I kind of simulate this is like, you can discuss what you'd like to do briefly, and then share kind of like your plans and work together as if your characters were calling this out during their turns. I've got no issues with that at all.
Well, I'm going to assume that we are under some kind of attack. So my main goal is to work out where they are in this smoke. So my plan is just to basically get out there and I don't is it like a seek action?
Yeah.
What would be search through the in Pathfinder? There's a specific search kind of action, I assume there'd be something similar.
Yeah. So what would probably work here is you'd be using your it'd be you're using a skill essentially. You're kind of using your senses.
Yeah.
I'd say in this case, perception, survival.
Yeah.
I'd allow either one of those easily.
Well, yeah. Then I'll get out and basically just like my plan is to feel around in the dark to find them. Alaran, I'll get out there and feel around. When I find them, you come strike. Wait for the others to catch up.
Very good. I'm going to give you a decisive command. So you have a D4 to that first test that you take, so that you have advantage if you're going to search out for those threats.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Then I will hum to the rhythm of "Can't See Shit" and head on out.
The rhythm of disappointment.
Yeah, I have vision in this smoky thing. I assume I just ignore anything that I happen to think of. I was planning on going to like here.
Yeah, as you move forward, what I can do is actually I can restrict your visions while you're in this zone here, and I can limit your field of vision to. Actually, no. Look, I'll leave it as is. I'll leave it as is.
I only saw the first word the first time. I was like, okay, well, like.
Do you know what I'll do?
I'll go to here.
I'll put a little aura around. Okay. While this is in effect, you can only see 10 meters away. Oh, there you go. You can see everything anyway. 10 meters seems a bit much. 5 meters. There you go. Done. There you go. So as you move forwards, that is your field of vision. As you step forward, Ztar, you can see the prisoner in his cell. And behind him, it looks like part of the wall is missing. You watch as the prisoner pushes against, this is the man you just interviewed, pulls against the chains. No, the shin boy is in the top. This is the one.
Boy, the guy who said he was his boss.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You watch as he pulls against the chains, trying to get to the metal doors to try and pull his way out. The chains binding him in place as he turns towards you. As he sees you sort of emerging through the smoke, you watch he turns towards you. Get me out of here, quick! They've come to kill me! And you watch as a dagger flies through the air and stabs into his shoulder. As he drops down on one knee.
Okay, then I would reevaluate my plan. Friends, they're within the prisoner's chamber. Hurry! And I will continue my movement at that point. And I assume opening the door would be my action then.
It can be an interact, so that's one. It would cost you only one action out of the two that you get for a fast turn.
But I also moved, so.
Oh, you did also move. Yeah, so unlocking the door. Do you know what I'd allow, though? If you wanted to, I'm happy for you to unlock the door and continue using your movement if you wanted to move in. And if you also wanted to keep that unlocking going. Oh, that's a good question. You haven't been given keys to the prisoner's chains.
I think I still have them.
Not the chains.
The room, not the chains.
The room, not the chains.
You never break the chain.
You will never break the chain, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just call out and barrel through, and probably try and just position myself in front of him, because murdering helpless prisoners, even though they are evil and deserve to die, is not just.
Yeah, as you rush into.
I'm reckoning that, but that's what I'm going with.
As you rush into position, Ztar, you watch as emerging from the shadowy smoke, you see 4 figures striding forwards, dressed in leather cloaks. This sort of it almost looks like it's been darkened and dyed to change the color. This mottled grayish black. 4 figures, humanoids, stride through, holding up masks over their lower face. That looks like it's like a mixture of some sort of like bandana that's been wrapped around, and then a wooden component that straps onto the cheeks to provide almost like a smoke mask. This looks.
That does not bode well for me breathing this in.
This looks very fancy. Is that the end of your turn, Ztar?
Would you? I mean, I called out that they were coming from in here already. Would you perhaps allow me to call out the number that I am facing? So
absolutely.
They have some degree
100%.
Friends, there are 4. Please get in here.
Could I please get you? Could you roll for me a survival check, please?
Is this the one the command die works for? How does that
this is for the effects against the smoke. I can have you add a command die. This is the end of your turn. So it's like making a Constitution saving throw, but I'll need it as a survival check as you begin to breathe in this dark smoke. You can add the command die with one. We can't hear you, Has. What were you saying?
I personally like that Alaran can command me not to die from smoke.
Well, it could be like cover your mouth while you're breathing this or something like that. Like it does kind of work. I can see a world where this does fit. While you're rolling that, Alaran, you've only used one of your actions. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I think my original thought was to hang back and like scope it out from the doorway, but hearing that and knowing who's in that room, Alaran's going to do the impulsive thing and run in his full 20 feet, 30 feet movement into the room with his...
Nice. I love it. As you stride on in, Alaran, it doesn't take you long to notice. I'll switch this. Sorry, it is in meters. Let me switch it over to feet for you, hey?
Cool.
There you go. Better?
Yeah, that's better.
I tried to metricify it. I just figured, why not? Why not metricify it, hey? Just better.
It is better.
It's just better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I get directly alongside Ztar and look up at the agents and realize that was a bad move.
Fantastic. Alaran, as you rush into the room, you see these four figures striding towards you. See they're all holding daggers, and as they look towards the rest of you, watch as the one in front holds up a hand, cocks their head, looks between you and the prisoners, and then makes a series of hand signs before pointing at the three of you. Harrison, survival of 11 plus 1 for the command die takes you to 12. That is enough to resist the effects of the smoke. Alaran, could I get you to roll me a survival check at the end of your turn, if that is indeed the end of your turn?
Yes, that will be... Alright.
That is a 5. Alaran, that is not the number that we were looking for. As you begin to choke on the gas, as you begin, or the smoke, as you begin to trying to breathe through it. For the next round, you are slowed. Your movement rate is halved. So from now on, your movement rate is halved as you are slowed. In addition, no, sorry, that's the next stage. So it's just slowed for the moment, sorry. Just slowed. And I'll mark on your token. There's a little icon we can use for this that'll fit quite nicely. Where's the person on there? There we go. Perfect. We'll do a little back pain icon. Brilliant. I realized that my really cool overlay of dark black fog looks fantastic, but it does make it very hard for the audience to see any details of your character tokens and their details. I might remove. I made a couple of layers. I might remove one of these layers. Is that a bit easier to see? Yeah, that is. It gets the message across. The really cool animated smoke. I was really proud of this. I thought, oh yeah, this is sick. They'll love this. Oh, dearie me. Okay, Alaran, that is your 2 actions for a fast turn. Ztar, your 2 actions for a fast turn. The agents are next. You watch as the agents who are standing towards the back immediately begin to pull out their daggers, and they are going to make some throwing forward. They're going to throw their daggers forwards towards you. One of them is going to do a... Oh, the question is... They try and do this first. Let's just roll that first. Okay, so that is going to be... so the first one against the prisoner is going to... That's going to hit the prisoner. So that's 1 attack against the prisoner. That's going to deal some damage. You watch as one of the daggers flies right past you, Ztar, stabbing into the other shoulder of the prisoner. One more against Alaran. Alaran, does a 14 hit you? Against your physical defense, I should say, specifically.
Yes. Yeah.
14 is going to hit. Okay. This is going to deal where are we? That's going to deal 6 points of keen damage, and the agent is going to spend a focus to knock you prone. As you are knocked over prone, let's find another icon for that. One of the other agents is going to make a shot against Ztar. Ztar, does a 13 hit you? Your physical defense? No.
It does not. 14.
You watch as the dagger flies overhead, narrowly missing you. Ztar, this one may as well make an attack against you as well. It's going to be an 18. 18? I think that probably hits, doesn't it?
No, unfortunately not.
You little bitch. Do I believe him?
Like it.
Do I believe him, friends? Do I believe him? That's going to be 7 points of damage.
Yep. No worries.
And is going to spend a focus to knock you prone.
Oh, dig.
Oh, shit.
Yep. As you are both knocked over, the other age is going to move up. And because you are prone, so they're going to use their action to move up. They are then going to do their strike with a side sword. Alaran, that is going to...
But I would have healed between the assassin fight and now, right?
Yes, you've also leveled up between then and now too.
Apparently I'm still missing 5 health.
Okay, definitely heal. You should, there's no reason that should be the case. Also, Ztar, because we did your empowered thing, you first swore your ideal, it was kind of at a point where it didn't make much sense. I am happy for you to, at the beginning of the next round, to trigger your empowered status now.
That's just basically unlimited investiture for the foreseeable future, isn't it?
I believe so. Let me have a quick peekaroo.
Yeah, exactly what it...
Wouldn't that technically mean he doesn't need to do the survival checks for breathing because they don't need to breathe?
Oh, you gain advantage on all tests and your investiture refills to your maximum at the start of each of your turns. I'm happy for you to trigger that now, if you'd like, at the beginning of your turn. Or actually, and I think at the beginning of your turn, I think this moment of being knocked down is enough to kind of trigger that as you swear the ideal. Because we saved the empowered status for a time that was more relevant. But I think that makes sense now. All right, Alaran, this one's going to attack you. You are prone, so he does have advantage. That is going to be 19. That was that was so close to a natural 20 before it finished rolling. Alaran, that is going to deal 4 points of keen damage. And because you were prone with this attack, you also lose a focus as the sword steals one of your focus. If the target is prone, you lose a focus as it cuts through you, stripping you of your willpower in this moment to fight.
I am unfocused.
You are unfocused. Alrighty. Hula, Neivien, Rav-eth. It is your turn, the beginning of the slow turns.
I have a sneaky tricky that I'd like to try.
Okay. This sounds good.
I'm going to move my 25 feet up to here. Obviously, there's all this fog that's kind of across everything, but can I make out what's happening in there?
That is a good question. As you get up to where, so the zone that you can see, if I was to put this on, would be, where are we? That's the zone you can see.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's fine.
So yes, you're fine.
I'm going to. So it's just so I can fully understand, because it's been a while since we've done combat. So moving doesn't count as one of the two actions I get.
Yes, it does.
As
moving is an action.
Okay,
yep.
So I still get one further action, right?
You get 2 because you did a slow turn. So slow turn gives you 3 actions.
3, right? Okay, cool. I am going to pull out a quill and my notebook.
Dear Diary, today we got attacked by assassins again.
It's happening. I am going to, in big bold lettering, or
I changed it so there's even more smoke and fog on the background now. How cool does this look? Sorry, carry on.
I'm going to draw the runes of the
Oh.
What was it? Yeah, you know the thing that we picked up from last session.
What was that thing? What was that thing, Neivien? In this moment of panic, as your vision is clouded by dark smoke, Neivien, you're pretty sure someone just did something Fabrial related to create this much smoke. That popping of your ears, something was going on. Something weird.
Can I roll for getting the symbol right?
I will allow you to roll. Let's have a look.
Because it's been a fortnight and Raph does not remember. And turns out he didn't put any goddamn notes in his files about it.
I even said it again.
I know who
in
they
the
are,
introduction,
but
though.
I don't know the symbol.
I even said it in the introduction. I made a point of saying all relevant information that you might need for this session. Do you want to roll for me a deduction test, please, Neivien? This is a free action.
Almost like I wasn't listening.
Well, and this is what's going to come back and haunt you, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
11.
There it is.
Neivien, you're pretty sure there was one of the glyphs had something to do with honor. The glyph for honor.
Could I jump in here? I know we've just done a roll, but my note literally says Neivien recognizes this and it relates to her mistress. I literally have that note written down.
Yeah.
Like, you recognized this 12 seconds ago.
I am describing this lack of memory on Raph's part as the panic Neivien is feeling in this combat scenario. Every time we've had combat, Neivien has been in a state of near panic. The first time she ran and hid under a cart. The second time she tried to jump out of a window. Neivien is not used to the perils of combat and near death.
You may even say that this is a character flaw.
Delightful. All right. Well, I know that honor's involved, and I remember something about children or sons or something. So I try and like scribble what I imagine I remember from 12 seconds ago. AKA.
Just keep in mind, like you're trying to scribble this really rapidly. Like, this is not an easy glyph pair.
And it's smoking as well. Like,
it's also very smoky in this room. I think this is more explains the attempt here and why it might not succeed more than Raph not remembering. It's more like Neivien is struggling to try and combine the glyph pair. And the problem is, right, you know that glyphs can be combined in really artistic, creative ways. It's not like women's scripts. There's not rules. It's not like our alphabet where things follow. The whole like glyphs is very interpretive and it's all like artistically combined. If you don't get this exactly right, matching the artistry, it's not going to work. Neivien, this is a very line ball thing. Could I get you to roll me a crafting check? You have disadvantage on this. Wait, crafting? Is there anything else that's better? Nah, crafting's the best.
Did we determine that advantage and disadvantage actually work with that? It's just the reroll that doesn't?
I think that's correct. I think reroll just rolls the exact result again. Advantage and disadvantage should work, I think.
Okay.
From memory. I think
it only gave me one.
Just roll it again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Just roll it again. So we got a 13 for the first roll. Oh my god, and a 24 for the second. Unfortunately, the 24 goes straight in the bin. We're sticking with the 13. Neivien, you do your best in these trying times. As you rush up towards the gate, the prisoner's there like trying to get out, pulling against his chains right in front of you. Like, one moment, as you pull out your notebook and begin trying to draw a glyph pair. You do your best. As you look at it, I mean, you don't remember exactly what you saw. And remember, this was also, like, you're doing this from what you saw a man scribble into the dirt. Oh, no, sorry, you did give him a quill to get him to draw this. But, like, you're doing your best here. You have what you think is the closest.
If I got him to draw it, do I have the drawing?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I didn't want to get in the way of your great idea, though.
Go back a page.
Well,
you flip back. You've been given advantage by Jared's in the chat, and he's given you advantage.
Can I take that advantage to...
Yeah, just flick back a few pages.
Tear that page out and realize that it's literally on the previous page.
For sure. You can save the advantage for your next roll as you look at the page. Remember again, like this man tried his best to draw this. He's not he's not a woman, obviously, so his writing skills are pretty poor. Like his glyph pair shit. The reason you've redrawn it is because you're trying to draw it properly. This isn't his expertise area, and he's just done his best. As you draw, I tell you what, do you want to use that? Oh no, it wouldn't work. You'd still take the 13 anyway because that was the first roll. Save your advantage. Save for something else. With the 13, you've done your best to try and transcribe this from his shitty stick drawing to a actual glyph pair that you can show these people.
I'm more than happy for you to rule in whatever direction with that.
Keep the advantage, the 13. The 13 is the first roll, so we'll take that roll.
I am going to hold that up and say, oh, thank you. You finally arrived. Took your bloody time. My mistress, Navesh, Lady Navesh, seeks an audience.
You watch as the agent turns and looks towards you, having just stabbed Alaran with a side sword, looks up and cocks their head at you, a bit confused, looking at the paper as you hold it up. Neivien, could you please roll for me a deception check? I normally would give disadvantage to this because of things you don't know, but that's cancelled out by something you don't know. So, flat roll.
Sick. Can I?
You can spend your
advantage
advantage.
on that?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm
also going to get you to roll a plot dice. I'd love a plot dice
good.
on this
I was
too.
going to ask if I could.
Yeah. I'd love a plot dice on this.
How does that work with advantage?
You can add the advantage to the plot dice or to the D20, your choice.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely be adding it to the D20.
Watch him get like a crit. Oh, it's an opportunity as well. Oh, okay.
Okay, and hang on, one more.
Holy shit.
Ooh, here we go.
So it's a 13 on the deception. Oh, wow. Or an 8. Fuck, Raph. I mean, the opportunity is going to be your friend here. So we take the 13. Well, we take the 13. 11 plus 2. You also get an opportunity on the plot dice. Now, the opportunity, you can do a couple of things with this. You can save this knowing that you're in combat and use it for a few things later on, like giving your friends advantage, taking advantage on another check that you want to do. You could also spend it here and now for a narrative benefit. That narrative benefit being like they recognize your mistress's name, and maybe this does... It sounds like you're trying to halt or create enough confusion to pause combat. Is that the goal here?
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. And to potentially get taken back somewhere important.
To get taken back somewhere important.
Get kidnapped?
I've requested an audience, hopefully not. I'm going to spend it now, please.
Spend it now? Okay. As you call this out, as you call out your mistress's name, Navesh, you watch as this agent turns and looks back behind them. You hear a voice call out from underneath the hood and behind the mask. What do you think, mistress? You watch as striding through the dark smoke, a figure emerges. Neivien, the first thing you notice is on her arm, a soulcaster, strapped. Golden links and chains linking together her wrists and fingers, and in the very center, a dark grey stone. Only a single stone on this soulcaster. This is a lesser soulcaster. Not capable of transforming multiple materials. This is limited to one material type that it can transform things into. That's it. Only one of the essences. And given your expertise, you would immediately recognize the gem as smokestone. And given the fact that everything around you suddenly smoke, it's pretty obvious what's happened here. You watch. This woman that strides forward is Aelthi. Very, very tall, long black hair, tied into almost like a tight ponytail that's then been braided running down across her back, dressed in these dark black, almost like a military style. Almost like a military style hava is the best way to kind of describe this, like the woman's costume, but that's been designed and changed to be more utilitarian, more designed for combat. The dress is much more tight around her legs, but free flowing from the waist downwards to create this very easy maneuverability as she walks around. The jacket is sort of like very tight around her, and you can see that she also has a sword strapped to her side as well, a side sword. as she watches, or as she strides forward and looks over at you with these very, very light green eyes, assessing the area.
Is she covered? Does she have a mask on as well?
No mask at all. Doesn't seem to need one. As she strides forwards, you watch as she looks towards the agent and glances towards the page that you're holding up, Neivien. And you watch as she smiles a little bit. Well now, that is very interesting. You know the name Navesh. How?
I am Bright Lady Neivien. I am her ward. She has sent me to seek you and request an audience.
Has she now? Very curious behavior for Navesh. You watch she turns towards her companions, who sort of look towards her deferentially. Matt, you've also been given advantage by Jared. Please enjoy.
Oh, I will be banking that one. Thank you.
You watch as she pauses and looks towards. Neivien, do you have any other actions that you would wish to take? Because that probably would be the full kind of extent of talking on your turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I think. No, I don't think there's any other actions aside from trying to act complacent, I guess, but also trying not to be fearful, trying to act like she's supposed to be here and has done all of this purposefully. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Alrighty. Hula and Rav-eth, you both have your actions that you can spend. I'm going to kind of pause that conversation Neivien is having. Everything you do will be happening while Neivien does this, or just happening while she finishes this conversation. So what would the two of you like to do?
Just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. I was gonna. I mean, I don't know if I can get into the cell with Alaran.
You can walk through Neivien's space, so you can walk through allies' spaces if they're not there.
Oh, are they over in the on the right-hand side?
Right-hand side.
This bit.
Very cool. In that case, Rav-eth being pretty cluey and realizing the smoke, he's probably going to. I don't know if this is an action per se, but I will try my best to cover my mouth with cloth or bandage or whatever I can to try and mitigate the effects of the smoke.
Good reminder, Neivien, I need a survival check from you when you get a chance as well.
On it.
And then, I'm going to move into this space. And then Alaran is here. So I can pretty much get to Alaran with the movement, I think. That's 30.
Perfect. Yeah, easy done.
Exactly 30. And I can see Alaran's taking a bit of a hit here, not looking super good. So I'm going to use one of my abilities, which is field medicine.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to apply some field medicine to help stem the wounds coming from Alaran.
I sense some knobweed or Lister's oil coming out.
Absolutely.
Why are you laughing at that, Raph? That's a perfectly normal anesthetic that's found growing around the Shadowed Plains. Is there something funny about the word knobweed?
Nothing at all. You just combine it and you just, smear Lister's knob on everything. It's great.
Or I guess it could be like knob oil or like knob juice. Would you prefer that? Knob sap.
I don't think I would, actually. No.
Would it be knob milk?
Knob milk. Yeah.
I think it's more like pasties. It's more like knob cheese.
Knob cheese, yeah.
Knob cream.
Unfortunately, that is a 14.
Holland guards love
it.
Sorry. 14 on the medicine. Sorry.
Unfortunately, that is a fail. I need to beat a DC 15. But Alaran, if you can roll your recovery die for me. You're muted.
I don't even know where the recovery die is.
So if you go to your character sheet, your recovery die should be... so underneath your physical, you've got right down the bottom underneath all the stats, it's got movement 30 feet, recovery die D8, senses range 20 feet. If you hover over the D8, you should be able to just roll it straight from there.
Yeah.
You get a D8 back. Matt, you have advantage on this if you wanted to roll again, by the way, because of Jared.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure.
Up to you. You can save it.
No, I'll roll again. Why not? Fuck it.
Okay. This might give you some more HP back than 2, Ash.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Come on.
Oh man, I think we've got the name of the episode.
Oh, fuck it. That's 12. That's worse.
12. That's awesome.
That's just 2 points of HP back, unfortunately.
Awesome. Thank you.
For context, with the field medicine, if I pass the DC, you get the recovery die plus my medicine, so that'd be a +6. So that's strong. It's very good. Unfortunately,
And we can lower that
like
DC for you by bumping your. It'd be one of your cognitive stats, surely. Oh no.
yeah, my cognitive stats are pretty strong, but I think it can.
Yeah.
Maybe later down the line it will get better.
I wonder if you need to bump. Maybe it's presence. Nah, presence is more charisma stuff. I was trying to think. Maybe it's more of a spiritual power. But yeah, there must be a way to reduce that DC a bit, make it a bit more. Oh, I reckon it'd be awareness. I reckon it's awareness, spiritual awareness for that one potentially. What does it say actually? Test medicine. No. Okay, there you go. No, it is just a 15. Maybe it's one of the further paths, the further tree, the talents that you take that can improve that. Maybe like better medicine or something like that. Improve medicine.
I would assume so. Yep.
That's only 2 actions, Rav-eth. You've got one more left if you'd like.
I certainly do. Fuck.
That only cost you 1 focus too.
Yeah, it did.
He can use his emotional intelligence, everybody. Don't worry. He can do it now.
Big boy. I will then just... It looks like... is both Ztar and Alaran on the ground?
Yeah, they're both prone.
Can I get Alaran off the ground?
Yeah, I would allow an interact to do that.
Cool.
It quickly interacts with an object you can reach. You not personally, but Neivien sees Ztar as an object, so that would work, I guess. No.
Yep.
You could help Ztar Alaran to their feet, absolutely, using interact for sure.
Fantastic. Yep.
I've got no issues with that at all. Who would you like to get on their feet, Alaran?
I kind of like try to patch up some of those wounds, make them staunch the bleeding a little bit, and like help Alaran up to his feet.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Alaran, you're no longer prone. Hula,
Sorry.
my boy. Hula.
Yeah, so Hula's obviously in the mindset of teamwork quite a lot lately. Trying to support the team and grow and develop that way. So he's going to try and rush into the room as well. Can't really see much.
Be real funny if one of those agents came and locked the door behind you right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, so Hula would probably run in as well and try to position himself there. I think I can make there because I was one in front of Rav-eth.
Yeah, I've got no problems with that.
Yeah, so I'd be trying to protect Ztar and get him to his feet, essentially, whilst being adjacent to the agent. That would be my one.
I remember how to do the lock of the thing where you like drop a thing down and then... Oh, that's it. What's your movement speed? What's your movement range?
Actually.
30, I
How
think?
do I double check that? I think
Be
it's
under
30.
30. You can get to here. Just next to Ztar. There you go.
Yep. Right, I'll go there then. And I will attempt to get Ztar up.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
That's an interact. That's just an action to lift him up. I've got no problems with that at all. As you help Ztar to his feet, Ztar is no longer prone.
Because again, when my the little stone person from the wall keeps trying to lead me into the coordination and teamwork, I'm really trying to assist people as much as I can. Yeah, and then that's basically it. Is that the end of my turn then?
That is.
that
I'm
the
going
turn?
to need survival checks from both Rav-eth and Hula, please.
Can I try and make a justification before I do this?
Sure. Rav-eth, you have advantage because you wrap something around your mouth. Hula?
The air is very thin in here because it's full of smoke. This is the clearest Hula has been in a long time. He is used to low oxygen environment.
It's not the low oxygen that is the problem. It is the presence of smoke that is the problem. No amount of low atmosphere breathing can help your lungs deal with smoke, unfortunately. Only end stage emphysema. And when I say help, I mean like you just die quicker.
Well, I don't know. I recently watched Hunter times Hunter.
Oh yeah. Because we know that's absolutely correct. Yeah. That's right. Because if you electrocute a child,
to hold his breath for longer.
Yeah, and if you electrocute a child enough, they can then like channel electricity through their body and into yo-yos. We know how Hunter x Hunter works, mate. It's all true. So that's going to be a 19 from Rav-eth, and that's a natural 1 from Hula.
Oh no!
You've been punished for your insolence by the dice. Hula, unfortunately, with a natural 1, as you begin to as you're choking through, trying to breathe through this awful smoke. With a natural 1, you're actually going to immediately jump to the disoriented status. So you are currently afflicted by disoriented condition. While disoriented, your senses are disrupted, making most tasks difficult. You can't use reactions. Your senses always count as obscured, and perception tests and similar things using your senses have disadvantage.
That's not a good one to have.
It's not ideal. Obscured in this case, I'll just pull up in specifically what you need to know for obscured. So, bear with me 2 seconds and I'll tell you what you need to know. So, obscured, I believe, limits your field of vision to like 10 feet or something like that. It's really rough. Where are we? Here we go. I'll hunt it down. I'll tell you in a minute. Alrighty. So,
I've managed to add disorientated onto my guy.
Ah, brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you for finding that. I was going to try and locate it next for you. I'll hunt down obscured later. All right, so that is the end of all of your turns, which technically means it's the Agent Watcher's go. She is going to stride forwards past her agents, Neivien, moving right up until she's almost within range of Ztar. You watch as she looks over at each of you before turning back towards you, Neivien. So, you claim your lady Navesh? You claim your lady Navesh sent you here to try and meet with us, yet she gave you no indication of where to find us. Instead, we find you in the cells of these captured prisoners and targets of our organization. Speak now. Why should we not kill you along with these prisoners?
We were caught up as targets on our journey here. We had no... That was unfortunate circumstances only. As far as where to find you, an organization like this, you know very well that it's separated and segregated. My mistress and those that she knows are separate within reason. I was not given instructions as to where to find you because that could fall into the wrong hands. But coming here to these people in the prisons, there was a good chance that you would be coming back to finish the job. I hedged my bets, and clearly we were right.
This is worth more than a conversation in the cells. Back away from these prisoners. We need to eliminate them now, or 3 of them. Then we may talk further. Back out of these cells now, and we shall have a further discussion. She's going to ready in action and stand where she is. Actually, no, sorry. She'll then take a step back, and 2 of her agents will move up. She'll do her exchange position with 2 of the agents and move them in front of her. Alrighty. Alaran. Back at the top of the round. Alaran, Ztar, Hula, Neivien, Rav-eth. What type of action would you like to take?
I think I'm going to switch to a slow action based on that, because I think Alaran might hesitate.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Can I get a very quick Spark Notes version of what happened while my computer was busy dying?
That's all good. Hula came up and helped you to your feet. You're no longer prone. Rav-eth healed Alaran for 2 hit points and then helped him to his feet. Hula then failed his survival check and now can't see and is disoriented. Rav-eth's completely fine. The agent watcher has agreed to speak further with Neivien about this situation, but on the condition that all of you back out of the cell so that she and her agents can eliminate these prisoners right now.
Cool. Well, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Not very lawful, is it?
Honestly, Neivien is getting pretty close to stab yourself.
So all I need is for everyone to pick their new approach. Ztar, slow or fast?
Going fast.
Fast for Ztar. Hula?
I would assume with the disoriented, I'd have to go fast. I'd be panicking a little bit.
It's up to you. You can pick the approach that you'd like. If you wanted to, if Hula's response to this is to panic and take a fast turn, that's fine. Otherwise, if his response is to kind of like take a moment, take a breath, and try and like breathe through this and get back under control, there's a reason for a slow there. Oh, I've been given advantage too by Jared. Oh, you guys are fucked. Thank you, Jared. I'll spend it wisely.
You waited till I wasn't disoriented.
Hula's
Well, yeah, no,
done.
I like that actually more. Sorry, I'd say you'd probably be a bit more battle weary and aware of taking a moment to calm down and deep breaths.
Cool.
So
Slow it is. Alrighty. How come I can't save these now? There we go. Where are we up to? Hula slow, Ztar fast, Alaran slow, Rav-eth?
Slow still.
Slow. Neivien?
Fast for Neivien.
Fast for Neivien. Is everyone's turn correct? I'll take that as a yes. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ztar and Neivien. Two of you are first. That is so appropriate.
Well, I'm disregarding anything Neivien saying that, but given I already picked her for telling some kind of lies or half-truths last time, followed by this discussion that, I as a player, know Raph was just throwing out some names that he knew might be connected to try and get this to simmer down. From Zatar's point of view, he straight up knows who these people are and is trying to interact with them. I'm disregarding anything Neivien's saying, and he was clearly talking to the Watcher, Agent Watcher, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be trying to clear a path to that.
Ztar, as you are helped to your feet by Hula, you feel energy begin to burn within you. You watch as all of the lamps of Stormlight around the room begin to dim as you breathe in and become empowered. As light explodes from Zatar's skin, you watch as the agents step back, shielding their eyes. The Watcher, her eyes narrow as she looks and goes, "Prepare countermeasures. This is going to be harder than we thought."
Cool. So there's an agent directly between me and Watcher.
Correct.
Is that a name or a title?
You don't know.
They didn't call it like Lady Watcher though, did they?
No.
They
They just called out my lady.
Kinky.
Lady Watcher from the chair in the corner.
Lady Watcher from that house in Strahd that we killed.
Lady Wachter. I have picked a similar voice as a bit of a callback. Thank you for seeing it. We just need a gnome to rush in through the hallways, cast Disintegrate on her. It's true to form.
That'd be nice.
That's right, I've invaded your world now, and I'm going to fuck up everything you've ever touched.
No.
Well, no, my plan was Operation Disintegrate, actually. So
Okay.
I think I'm going to probably at that point just like start acting on pure instinct. Actually, so I was going to start like make myself fly, but I don't know if lashing myself is an action or not.
I believe it is.
Oh, that's lame. Actually, no, that's very cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do my amazing godlike powers for free. No, so lame.
let me have my fancy.
I'm the main character. If I want to fly, I'm going to use my level 10 katana of infinite slaying.
Yeah.
Actually, I just win.
This is sort of down truth.
I'm going to use my action win D&D.
But yeah, no. So I will.
I attack your life points directly and send the dungeon master to the shadow realm.
Sorry, your turn. Sorry.
That is what I'm doing. So at that point, Ztar going to start acting on instinct. As far as I'm aware, part of our group has been compromised. These people are trying to kill someone outside the bounds of law. I'm going to just lash myself that away straight at the first agent. And for my first action, I am flying feet first right into him.
Okay. Do you want to treat this almost like a grapple action? But rather than you grappling him, it's kind of you trying to like bat him out of the way.
Yeah, so if possible, I like to barrel through him and disintegrate the Watcher.
Okay.
is the plan.
Okay. I would say...
If he stops me, I will disintegrate him.
The good news is we have an action for this. There is an action called Shove, which is, it does take 2 actions, but there is a specific thing for this called Shove. Instead of doing the double action for Shove, because you're using gravitation to do a basic lashing, to throw yourself forwards, I'm happy for you to roll this as if it is a gravitation surge. So you can roll, just roll it as if it's a gravitation surge as you fly towards him. So you'll be testing against his physical defense. So you get a +4 to this roll.
That sounds fun.
I'm happy to do that instead.
Could I sell you on perhaps raising the stakes? Because I've just blown at a group of would-be assassins.
I'll allow it.
Sweet. Let's go.
You haven't changed your shirt tonight. What, are you slipping? What's going on?
Not yet, no. Not yet. I like this shirt. It's my new shirt.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
New bando shit.
I'm currently wearing pajamas right now. I know it doesn't look like it, but Alice got me some like bamboo shirts from Bonds, like the pajama bamboo shirts. They're so comfortable.
Nice and silky. Yeah.
Oh man.
I had advantage on all skill checks, didn't I?
I believe so. From your empowered. Let me double check. I believe so. Empowered. You get advantage on all tests. Correct.
All tests. Sweet. Let's fucking go.
Okay. 17.
Blank advantage dice again.
Has it not worked? The advantage bit? You got a plot dice that was blank, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, it has rolled 2. Okay. Good. Okay, the advantage did work.
Every single time I've rolled it, it's always the blank plot dice, but yes.
You haven't. Yeah, you got to pay. Brandon personally. I think it's like $16.50 now, and he'll refill your plot dice with bed ones. Sorry about that.
Well, at least it's not the same as it costs to import a nice, fancy, hardbound secret project book, which is a lot more.
Even better. You can also pay Patrick Rothfuss to not finish The Doors of Stone, or pay him to finish it. It's the same outcome. No, it's the same outcome. You can pay him to finish or not finish. You will still not get a book at the end. That's the way he operates.
Noted Minecraft streamer Patrick Rothfuss.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was an author.
Preeminent Minecraft YouTuber and occasional author Patrick Rothfuss. That's going to be a 21. Ztar, as you fly forwards and smash into the agent, you watch as he is thrown back. You have a choice. You can shove him to the side. I'm happy for you to pick the direction you want to shove him. So like over here, wherever you want to throw him.
I mean, in my mind, I was kind of like, if I'm flying straight into someone, it's probably just gonna I'm hitting his top half and he's just folding like almost underneath. So probably like behind me is where he'd end up.
Okay, I'm happy with that as well. As you like throw him underneath you, like almost like rabbit hop and push him back.
Tactically terrible, but that's how I'm imagining it would go.
I love it.
Shove's a 2 action though thing, so I'm assuming that's my fast turn done.
I'm happy for you to take this as a gravitation surge if you wanted to do as another action. Because you're not doing the shove action, you're doing like a gravitation surge to kind of do this. I'm happy for you to use gravitation for it.
Yeah, but it's still an action to do the lashing, right?
It is an action to do the lashing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's still my 2 actions done. So I popped up in front of her, and I'll try and disintegrate her next time.
Brilliant. Neivien, it is your turn.
Well, first things first, I did fail my check for the smoke last turn.
Yes, not the bad fail, only the minor fail. In this instance, the consequences for you is your movement speed is halved. It's not too bad.
Inconvenient thought I was going to do.
Sorry about
that. Seeing my wonderfully laid out, well thought out plans disintegrate in front of me, and understandably, I am going to. Is there like? Oh no, if I do that, I'm not going to get anywhere. Hang on, how far is the doorway? So 25 feet is my distance, halved to what?
So your normal movement is 25.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm just going to remove these walls for the cells. We don't need to keep it separate. It makes the map too cramped. So in that case, it's halved and rounded down because it's always rounded down. So that's only going to be 10 feet of movement.
Love that. I am going to run my 10 feet towards the door and yell as loud as I can towards the guards.
That's the wrong direction. Back the way you came is the door towards the guards. The door icon on the map below you, that's where you want to go.
Okay, so I was there. Yep. Cool.
Get to here.
Or
there, yeah. That's
I'm just going to yell out, guards, we need you. Help.
Could I get you to roll for me, please? I think this best would fall under, I'm going to say,
Persuasion.
Just screaming loudly. Yeah, I'd allow persuasion for sure.
Oh, I wish it wasn't. Okay. I'm so persuasive.
Try deception. You seem better at it.
You'd think so, given how often I try to use it, but no, I'm worse.
That's an 8. 5 plus 3. As you scream out through Neivien, you remember being told that if you needed to contact them, you would need to go through the door because the door is soundproof. These cells.
Also, you're trying to scream in the middle of the smoke.
Yeah.
Valid. All right. Well, do I still have an action, or is yelling
that's a free action? Screaming's
life?
A free action.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out I've got a book. No, I've got a lump of wax in my bag. I'm gonna pull out the lump of wax that I have and just yeet it at the door.
Remember, you can, Neivien, you can use the move action more than once if you need to. Move's one of those ones you can use multiple times in an action.
Would you allow me to still then knock on the door at that point? And I don't even think I still wouldn't get there.
You still wouldn't get there. Just throw some wax at the door. Go on.
Oh, actually, can I swap that to the hardcover book that I've got in my bag?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. As much as it hurts Neivien to actually throw a book anywhere, desperate times and all that, she's going to yeet the hardcover book at the door.
Fantastic. Could you roll this for me? I'm going to say this definitely falls under more of an, agility or athletics. Definitely is where we're falling with this bad boy.
Okay.
Either dexterous throwing to try and get the spine to hit the door, or just raw strength as you yeet it across the room.
I mean, there's nothing dexterous. Oh, they're the same. I'll go agility.
Okay.
It's a +1.
Natural one. Natural one. It's a 2. Just as bad. That's a total of 3. Neivien, as you throw the book, you watch as the book immediately opens, the air resistance causing it to just fall flat in front of you, like 5 feet away. As the book lands in front of you, there's a little, The good news is no one could see because of the choking black smoke all around you.
Storms. That's all she does.
At the end of your turn, I need another survival check, please, Neivien, because you did not pass the first one.
I'm doing so good.
You just hear one of the agents go, "What sounded like a book hitting the floor?"
Yeah. It sounded like someone dropped a book. Quietly dropped a book.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Neivien, that's a 9. I've got some good news for you. You're no longer afflicted with with the slowed. You are now afflicted, however, with disoriented, same as Hula. Your senses disrupted, making most tasks difficult. You can't use reactions. Your senses always count as obscured, and perception tests and similar tests use your senses gain disadvantage.
Now, I actually just thought of something.
Yeah.
My certain issues that I have going on in my life are also similar to what's happening in the room.
That is a good question. When we talked about this, there was one specific essence I think that you were talking more about that you'd been that you'd been affected by, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. This is not the same essence, correct?
I thought it was, but maybe it wasn't.
I thought it was the. I'm gonna message you privately because we were keeping this a little bit on the down low. I'll message you privately.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sorry, you meant your character. I thought you meant with like you having flu-like symptoms and not being able to breathe very well.
Yeah.
Really bad asthma. My house is filled with smoke at the moment.
I really hotboxed Raph last time he was here. Like it was really bad.
Took me a minute. I was like,
I'm messaging you now. I thought it was this bad boy. I've messaged you.
All right. We'll circle back if needed.
Cool.
Please don't let me hold the combat.
It could come in handy if it's is that correct?
No.
Oh, I thought that was because that was part of the motif. But maybe okay. Cool.
We'll carry on. I'll double check.
No, that's okay. In that case then, if that is the case, you actually would make those rolls with advantage.
All right, we'll see. I want to double check on that first, please.
I'm like scrolling back.
I know, so am I.
Okay, if you find it, you can roll those with advantage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's the only fast turns left apart from the NPCs. No, wait, Rav-eth. No, your slow turn. Ztar, Zaddy's turn. Neivien, done. It's the agent's turn. As Ztar throws himself and pushes past one of the agents, you watch as the Watcher looks towards her fellow assassins or her fellow agents and nods once as they all spring into action. The one who is back here is going to make a dagger throw at Ztar from back here. And they are going to roll a... No, that doesn't hit Ztar. That's only going to be a 9. They are then going... They've done their strike. Oh, they might do... They're going to do brace. And I'll put a thing on them to give themselves a bit of cover as they hide themselves behind the edge of the area here. The next attack is going to be against Alaran. Alaran, this is just a physical attack, but they are first going... you watch as they reach down into their pocket, pulling out a small pouch that they then throw onto the ground in front of them. As the pouch explodes in a sudden blast, they are going to make a test against both Alaran, Rav-eth, and Hula's right in the middle here. Against all of your cognitive defense. That is going to be...
Does that count the other agent as well?
It does count the other agent as... no, it does count the other agent as well. This does affect them as well. So this is an attack against your cognitive defense. That is going to be... Yeah, the prisoner as well. So cognitive defense, that is going to be... that's a 14 on the cognitive defense. Alaran, Rav-eth, the assassin prisoner, Hula, and agent. That won't hit the agent.
I'm good.
Cognitive defense 14, you're fine. Alaran?
I'm 15, so I am fine.
You're fine. Hula, what's your cognitive defense, my friend?
is it so it was 14?
14 meets it, beats it.
And it's a meets it, beats it? Yeah, I got 12, so I don't... Yeah,
fantastic. Do you know what?
I feel like I would have something bad with a disadvantage anyway, because I'm not coping too well after that smoke.
It doesn't. This doesn't affect you because it's not your skill checks. It's a cognitive defense, so you're all good to go.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to has changed his shirt. If we're for those keeping track on the wiki, I know we've got people keeping track of that on a wiki tracker. It's happened. It's 1 hour and 16, 29 seconds.
I had to go
into
steal my
streaming.
wife's shirt.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Can you show us Can we have a better look?
Yeah,
That's a low V. That's a really low V.
Low V.
That's almost down to your belly button. That's too low a V. He's got a very compressed torso. That is going to be the agent. So the agent passes, the prisoner fails, Rav-eth passes, Alaran passes, and Hula fails. Okay. That is going to be 4 points of damage to Hula and the prisoner. And Hula, you're already obscured, so nothing. You've already got obscured, so it doesn't affect anything else. Alaran, the next attack is going to be at you. This is just going to be a normal strike. Alaran, I'm so sorry. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
I'm sorry in advance. This is going to be bad. That is going to be 13 points of keen damage, Alaran.
I'm down. I only have 12 health.
Okay. Alaran, as you are dropped, that is going to be an injury. So let us pull open the injuries. I don't even need to use my own special injury table. There is injury tables in this already. So let me pull it open, and I'll just double check how we do these because it's a little bit different in Cosmere. So the way injuries work, maybe I should have my... so you always suffer an injury when you're reduced to 0 health, and you take damage at 0 health. So can I get you to make me an injury roll, please? So an injury roll, you roll a d20 and apply any deflect value of any armor that you're wearing. Any abilities that you've got that help you with these specific rolls with injury rolls. And then this is your first injury, so you won't subtract anything from the roll. So does your armor give you any deflect, Alaran?
Nothing that I'm aware of. So
it'll be under your equipment. Let's have a quick look. Because that reduces the damage that you take. There's none. Okay. Then it's just a d20 then. I don't believe you've got any abilities that reduce your injury. No, it's just a d20. Oh, man. You don't, so -6, you just die, just so you know. That's a 9. Okay, so a 9 on the injury table. That is going to be a shallow injury. You suffer a temporary injury with a duration of 1d6 days. Could you roll me a d6, Alaran? We'll see how long this lasts for. That is going to be...
3.
A 3. So 3 days this is going to last. Mark this down in your notes. And could you roll me a d8 to see the type of shallow injury that you're going to get? So many. So I'm definitely going to expand our injury table from D&D to make this even better. 7. You are currently surprised, and that surprise condition is going to stick in place for 3 days because you're overwhelmed by the shock of the injury. While surprised, you lose any reactions. You don't gain a reaction at the start of combat on your turn. You can't take a fast turn, and you gain 1 fewer action. Oh. That is so brutal. Injuries are nuts. Oh man, look, you could have lost a hand. If you'd rolled 1 higher, you would have lost a hand.
I'm really happy that I've specialized as a fucking surgeon, because I think we're gonna need it.
So this game, one of the things I'd seen in the Discord, people asking, hey, in a world where people can heal themselves with Stormlight and things like that, how does that work? Like, how is there any stakes? This is how there's stakes. Injuries fucking suck.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be funny because we did have last Tuesday one of our D&D players, one of the characters, lost their hand on an injury table as well.
Yeah.
There you go. So Alaran, you are surprised for the next 3 days, my friend. You're also down. You're also down to 0 hit points. Alrighty.
You're like the Ace Ventura guy. You're like It's just like looking down at their legs with arrows sticking out of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much bang on.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing I'll go over really quickly. If your health is reduced to 0, while you're unconscious, the other thing you need to be aware of is you fall prone, you drop anything you're carrying, you can't interact with your surroundings. The only thing you do is breathe Stormlight and regenerate free action if you're Radiant. You're not. In combat, you always go slow, but you can't do anything on your turn. You can choose to regain consciousness at the end of any of your turns, or when an effect heals you to at least 1 health. When you do so, other characters can sense you're conscious, you remove the unconscious condition, and if you're at 0 health, you recover 1 health. So at the end of your turn, you can choose to like wake yourself back up with 1 health, but keep in mind you're still going to only have 1 health, and you are in severe danger. And Haz has been given another advantage. Haz, from Jared, you've been gifted an advantage for tonight.
My man. Alrighty. Miss you, Jared.
There's still 2 more agents who haven't taken their turns yet. Alaran, one's going to make a ranged attack.
While I was doing the shirt bit,
no, they missed you. I got a 9. I know that doesn't hit you. And then they obscure themselves. Rav-eth, this is going to be a hit against you. That's going to be a... does a 14 hit your physical defense, Alaran?
14 meets it, beats it if you're hitting me.
Meets it, beats it. That is going to be... Oh, that's 8 points of keen damage, Rav-eth.
Did you say Alaran or Rav-eth?
Rav-eth. Did I say Alaran? Rav-eth.
Yeah. Alaran's so much more stabbable, though.
Yeah, no, he's right there. It's the one right near over here though. Rav-eth, that'll be a 7. Where are we?
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Sorry, yeah, I was looking at the wrong screen. I saw the custom roll of 7. I spooked myself for a second there.
That's a little worrying.
8 points of keen damage.
Who did that to me?
The agent over next to Ztar.
Okay. I can't really do anything about that.
And then the agent that's up against Hula is going to make a physical attack against Hula, and they're going to do a skill check to gain advantage on this. They want to give themselves advantage, so they'll do the gain advantage action first. That is going to be... let's roll a... I'll have them roll an athletics check to try and like overpower you in your moment of weakness. That's not going to be enough. No, they fail that, so it's just going to be a normal physical attack. That is going to be a... Hula. Does a 12 doesn't pass your physical defense, does it?
Cool. 14.
In that case then, the agent that was attacking Rav-eth is going to use their last remaining action. They're going to use their special disengage action. They have a special exploit... a quick escape. They're going to use their quick escape reaction and pull themselves over this side to shore up their Watcher friend. The Watcher is then going to make their attacks against Ztar. They're going to spend 2 focus and do Fan of Blades. They're going to attack Ztar and Hula by moving up to here. Okay. And that'll be their full turn. Ztar, that is going to be... and Hula, that's going to be a 18 for Ztar and a 16 for Hula.
That hits.
I'm
Okay.
physical.
Physical.
Yeah, that hits. Only a 14.
That is going to be 9 points to Ztar and 8 points to Hula. Keen damage.
Does Deflect do anything there?
What was that, sorry?
Does Deflect do anything for this one?
Deflect reduces that damage by whatever the deflect value is.
Okay, so I have Deflect 2.
So that is reduced by 2 for you.
What are you wearing?
Chain armor.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Both
chain,
of you
my equipment and stuff.
Both of you are going to become afflicted with the condition as the fans cut through and sever major blood vessels. Each of you, at the end of your turn, is going to take 1d8 vital damage until you regain at least 1 hit point, as you are bleeding out in this moment.
What the fuck?
So just double check, I'm meant to take 7 from that fan one.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yep. Alrighty. Alaran, it is your go. Oh, that's right. You're unconscious. Alaran, do you want to come back with 1 hit point?
You're muted.
You're muted, Ash.
Yeah, I will crawl to 1 hit point, and I'm kind of still in a very precarious spot though.
It's going to be the end of your turn, so you can't move.
Yeah.
Once you regain consciousness, you're stuck there.
That's okay. I also don't have reactions, and I would have less actions anyway. Yeah, that's me. I'm kind of like half hunched over in front of Rav-eth, looking at this agent in front of me with daggers in my side.
Alaran, you didn't pass your initial survival check against the smoke, did you?
No.
And Rav-eth did, and Ztar did. So, Alaran, I just need you to roll me a survival check at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
As you, begin choking on the smoke as you come back to life.
That makes sense.
Can I just
Yeah.
make a suggestion with that though?
Yeah.
Because smoke does tend to rise.
Yes, it
Would
does.
he have advantage on that, given that he's on the ground?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I would be persuaded of that. Correct. You have advantage, Alaran.
Thank you. Just trying to. I'm just gonna roll. Oh, here we go.
Survival 15. Alaran, you are no longer affected by any of the smoke. You lose your blinded conditions, your obscured vision conditions.
Beautiful.
You do maintain the close to death condition, however. Hula and Rav-eth, you both have slow turns. What would you like to do?
I'll let. Well, actually, I can go. I'm just gonna. Fuck! I see Alaran drop to the ground and then somehow manage to get back up again. After trying to help him out, I think Rad is just gonna try and pump some more healing into Alaran. At least for right now. Yes. So he's gonna do that real quick. you can. Let's see if I can get my skills open. Come on. Anyway, I'll just roll that anyway. Roll 1, 2. That's 11. So that's just going to heal whatever the D8 is.
Alrighty, that is going to be. So you're healing Alaran again? Alaran, you get to roll.
Yeah, so Alaran has to roll his recovery die.
4 hit points.
Very cool. I might even pump another field medicine into this because it's pretty vital that we get Alaran not dying. So let's just roll that again. Let me go. Yep. Come on. That's better. That's a 17. So you can roll your recovery roll again, and you can +6 to that as well. So that'll get you back in the fight.
Very nice.
Good.
Can you do field medicine more than once per turn? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just a. I'm pretty sure it's just a skill. So as long as I've got my focus points for it.
The field medicine.
Yes.
You might only be able to do
skill?
it once. Normally, you can only do actions once per turn unless stated otherwise. Yeah, you have to do different types of actions, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Sorry.
That's annoying. That's cool. In that case,
there are some that you can do multiple times. Let me just double check. It might be one of the ones you can do multiple times. So, like move, for example, you can do multiple times. No, it doesn't specify that I can see.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry, Rav-eth.
That's okay. I didn't know. That's fine. What will I do? In that case, maybe I will try and help out, I guess. I'll step out from underneath Alaran. I'll move to here. So we're only going to count one action, which was the field medicine the first time. That's
The first
fine.
I'm sorry,
That's
Alaran,
okay.
you lose those 8 hit points back.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's not bad. Okay, I'm going to just use a knife attack on this agent directly in front of me, in between Rav and Ztar.
Nice.
Jeez. Hopefully I can do some damage. Come on, come on, come on. So that one.
Oh boy. That's going to be a complication, Rav-eth. Now, the question is,
that.
what kind of complication do I want to inflict upon you?
Oh, please.
Please? You want more?
Just you know, just pull the trigger. Just
Be gentle?
end it right now. Be
Just
gentle.
end it right now. I think I'm going to have this, rather than be a narrative one,
Okay.
I'm going to have this be that you actually, in this moment, succumb to the first effect of the smoke. So your movement
through my
speed is
mask.
halved.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Because that makes the most sense in this situation. Like, I'm like, what would be the complication here? It's that as you're doing this, your mask slips and you get a big lungful of the smoke that's in the room.
Absolutely. No, that makes total sense.
Alrighty.
I got one more because I took a slow action. I have moved a little bit. So
Yeah, you are all done. Hula!
I'm all done.
Hula! Hula!
That's
Ooh. Alright, so do I have to do anything for like disorientation at the start of my turn?
You don't have to do anything at the start of your turn. You just can't use reactions. Your senses count as obscured, and any perception style tests with disadvantage.
Is there any way to try and get rid of that? Because a lot of my things are kind of reactive.
There is a way that you could do that. I'm
Does that
happy for you to...
recover? Yeah. So recover, you take a deep breath and steer yourself, roll your recovery die and or focus as if you finished a short rest.
Perfect. I'm more than happy for you to do that. You get that once per scene, so for 2 actions.
Yep. And I can just do that because I get 2 actions at the moment.
You get 3 as a slow turn, so you get 1 extra action at the end left over that you can spend as ever you want.
Cool. Well, I will definitely do that because that will get rid of my other thing, won't it, as well?
That will remove. I'm happy for that to remove the conditions that you're under as well. So you get 2 hit points back. You recover some focus, and in this moment, I will also remove. I'll also remove those conditions that you're under. So you're. We'll lower it 1 level. How about that? Rather than like remove it completely, I'll lower it 1 level. So you're out of disoriented, and it's just the halved movement speed.
Cool. And then the afflicted one, does that go because that was until I healed?
Correct. Afflicted is gone as well. Correct.
Cool. All right. Well, that's a relief because that was gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna lose 1d8 health every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I have 1 action left.
1 action left.
I guess I'm just gonna try and strike him.
Yeah, fantastic.
Like the agent between those two.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, just before I do that,
yeah,
I have combat coordination.
Yes.
Which has the little symbol that's like an empty play button.
That's a free action. You can do it whenever you want.
Right. Yes. Well, this just specifically says after I use the strike action, you can use decisive command as a free action.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Right. All right. Well, then I will try and strike. So I
can
find that option. Where is that?
No. I'm going to say, this is such a great system for combat. I'm loving this. This is like... I love the way the initiative works.
Not giving me a dice for strike.
Because a strike is using whatever weapon you've got. So if you have a look at your weapons, you could use your axe, and you'd use it as a... Yeah, you've got it there. Perfect.
Yep. Well, I thought so too, but apparently not.
Just so you know, your shield is currently not being used, I think.
Oh, when I looked before, it said it was equipped.
Let me double check. I'm not sure.
Because, yeah, like in my...
yeah, I see. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, it says active in my list.
Okay, perfect. Yep, that's correct.
There it is. Yeah, found it. Sorry about that one. Make sure I click the right one.
Alrighty, that is a 22 to hit. That absolutely passes their physical defense. Absolutely.
Nice.
So that's going to be 10 points of damage. Very nice.
Critical hit doesn't look like that much more than the regular.
Oh, so we're doing the better criticals. So ignore the critical hit. We do the better version where you get the full dice roll again. So what dice does your axe use?
No, I don't think this is a crit. I was just wondering because it says 11.
Yeah, no. So it's a D6 on the axe. So you'd get 16 points of damage. We're doing the better criticals anyway. We do that here because criticals should always feel punchy. They're always better.
That would be it. And then as a follow-on from the strike with
decisive
combat coordinate, decisive commands, which would be -1 focus. And essentially I get to spend 1 focus to give an ally within 20 feet a D4 command die that the ally can add to 1 roll on their next test.
Who would you like to give it to?
How stable is Alaran? Because probably Alaran.
Physically or mentally?
Both.
Low on both, I'd say. That'd be fair to...
Yep. And then is Ztar looking like he's somewhat bleeding out? Or is he reasonably healthy at the moment?
That'll depend on how nice Owen is to me, because I realized I had a free action last turn that I didn't know how the system works. But right now, a bit fucked up and a bit surrounded.
Yeah, because he's a bit more surrounded, whereas Alaran, I feel like we can somewhat protect a bit.
I am willing to allow, because we've got to do a quick jump back to describe what happens to Neivien in a bit more detail as well. Given that we are still learning the system, I'm happy to do little jump backs when they're needed as we get used to it. But these will be tapered out as time goes on. Would you like to use your regenerate? What's it called?
I would, regenerate. I would love that.
As a free action, you can spend some of your Stormlight to regenerate, equal to 1d6 plus your current tier, which I think is just 1, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 5 health back. Yeah.
Nice.
So still a bit fucked up, but I mean I'm glowing and healing, but surrounded.
I feel like I'd have a bit more faith in you seeing you heal and glow, and I'd probably give it to Alaran at that point, seeing that. So I'd give my...
Alaran doesn't and gives it back to me.
Alrighty. I think that is all the turns.
It is.
At the top of the next round, the smoke fully clears. There is no longer any smoke as it finally dissipates and vents out through the holes in the roof. With the smoke now gone, anyone who is afflicted by statuses with the smoke, those statuses are removed. I will take those off your icons. Neivien, you, in the end, we didn't end up... could you roll for me, just because it would have changed something specifically, could you roll another survival check for me? You would have technically had advantage on those checks because of something behind the scenes.
Yes, I can.
And I might need to
You're so
update
evil.
your character art. Something else about your character art.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, that was entirely on me. So my character design, I had something in my head.
And he never
Owen
told
and I
me.
we started discussing it, and then the topic got changed, and we never came back around to it.
That is
and
very
for some
us.
reason in my head, I just assumed it was finalized. It was not. Survival, was it?
Survival checks. You would have advantage. So this is the second roll. So if you roll, essentially you just need to get above 14. You're fine. Or 14 is the roll. That's fine. So you were not affected by the worst tier of smoke. You were only ever affected by the half movement speed, but that is now gone anyway at the end of this round.
Good to know. All right.
So you never got worse. You just had the half movement speed. That was it.
Cool.
Alrighty. Could each of you please select for me your approaches? Rav-eth, what is your approach? Fast or slow? You're muted, Matt.
Yeah,
Unless I'm missing something.
I got agents bearing down on me. I can't really play it slow. I think I will go fast.
Hula, Rory.
Fast.
Ztar, Harrison.
Speedy.
Speedy, thank you for confusing me by saying a different syllable at the beginning, and now I fucked it. Alaran.
Slow.
Thank you. And Neivien.
Fast.
Perfect. Agents are going fast. The Watcher is going slow. Alrighty, let's rearrange those in order. Rav-eth, Hula, Neivien, and Ztar. Basically everyone. You are first.
As per full disclosure, I'm grabbing Watcher and doing 1-2 disintegrate Skidoo. So if anyone else would like to contribute to that endeavor, feel free to.
Yep.
Rav-eth could if he was there, but unfortunately he has 2 agents on him. So he's going to try and...
Just 2. Oh, that's so difficult for you.
Yeah, well, you know, he's just a little lanky guy with a knife, man. Like, what are you expecting? He's a fucking surgeon, man. Guys are built for combat. It's good for putting people back together again.
Yeah, so that's my plan. If anyone wants to contribute to that endeavor, feel free to. Otherwise, Bernie.
Hula is acting quickly too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I might just see how this pans out with Hula.
Having regathered my wits after a pretty awful series of events so far.
That's absolutely fair.
Yeah, I'm ready to come in swinging and assisting. So yeah, I'd probably follow Ztar's motions and attempt to somewhat read the play as or before it's happening. So go swinging.
Oh, it sounds like I'm going first then.
I'm far too far away to
I would
anything
say,
beneficial for Ztar.
if you were to indicate your target, I would go before you and give you my decisive commands after I strike them.
Then yeah, it's a kill the leader and they will fall.
Yeah. So then I can move the 5 feet and strike. So he's just 1 out of reach.
Correct.
Yeah. So then I would do that. I got you, Ztar, and then I'd sort of just go for it.
Fantastic. This is you protecting your friends. This is
Yeah.
good. Hula, you are living up
Follow.
to the requests of your spren.
Yep, following the sort of incentive of teamwork and listening to commands to make the dream work, if you will. And then, so I roll a 21.
Ooh.
That is going to hit the Watcher.
That's nice work.
And then I'd also use the decisive command to give Ztar, the other one, who's in the fast motions here, a fast hit, or just the command die for his next action. So that uses 1 focus there.
Do you roll the command dice, or do I?
I think you do. It just says a D4 command die that I can add it to 1 die on their next turn, next test.
Oh, you're the one commander. You roll the dice for me.
Can do. Do I do that for... That can be yours, and then I might as well do Alaran's one because he's still got that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alaran.
Just a 1.
Oh, right.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, well, hopefully it's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. That's definitely true.
It's 100% better than nothing.
So that was a total of 10 damage again on the axe against the Agent Watcher. I've added that onto the damage. Anything else on your turn, Hula? It sounds like that might be it.
I think that's about it.
Rav-eth, Neivien, and Ztar. It sounds like Zatar's going for division.
Yeah, unless Alaran, if you have anything you'd like to do prior to that, I'm going to start blasting.
Wow.
Neivien, don't throw yourself in the way, Neivien. Be like, no, she's my mother.
Wow.
I'm joking, Harrison. That is not true. It's not my
We're
mother.
both sleepless. Don't hurt us.
Yeah.
I can't enter the states of the agent at the moment, right?
No, you can't. If you want to try and push through, you can make an agility or an athletics test, though. It's part of your move. It's not an action. It's just part of your move.
I'm pretty fast. I might try that.
Yeah, go on. Try and push through. You can make an agility check just to push through. That's not a problem.
Yeah, cool.
We'll do it with gravity. Don't be a silk.
If I had gravity, I would
Do it with
fucking
gravity.
I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, just running.
I think anything else that goes without saying that I probably would have cancelled that lashing as well. I don't think I ever said that. So
It's all good. I think. I'm
wall.
pretty sure it's a free action to cancel lashing, so that's fine. Actually, let me double check. If it's not, you're fucked. You're going out the wall. Is it a free action to cancel the lashings? Hang on.
Surely.
Yeah. Just for the record as well, the word interstellar is not used once in that whole movie.
What are you
They
talking
use
about?
gravity about 50 times. They say gravity repeatedly, but they never say interstellar.
What are you doing?
That's a bit of a
Oh my
throwback.
God.
Thanks for the trivia, my guy.
That's really good to know.
I was worried.
You
I was
can't
really. That's what I was thinking about right now.
That's actually what I did when I watched Interstellar. They said, "Oh yeah, we be Interstellar," and I'm like, "They said the thing."
I always look at that.
That's all you
So
want.
the surge is only active for 1 round. You have to then actively maintain it by spending an investor for every round after, so it automatically ends after 1 round.
Wow. 14 on the agility check.
The other thing I've just noticed as well,
Oh.
you might not have been able to surge yourself because your surge scaling.
I can definitely surge myself.
Yeah, I was just looking because it says like
He does
targeting a character or targeting an object. Oh, only the object is
He
affected
says
by.
that in his like low cut V t-shirt. I could search myself.
I'm so
Yeah, you
sorry.
can-
I'm searching
No, you're
right
fine.
now.
I was just looking at the object, and there are rules around what you can target, like the size of it that you can do. Your target can't exceed the surge size for your ranks in gravitation, and so you've only got 1 rank in gravitation. So you might actually, because it's the surge scaling at a small level, which is currently where you are, only level 1 or rank 1 for your gravitation. The effect size is small. So it can only affect characters and objects up to a certain size, or affect
What
an
if he
area
surged
up
his
to that
move?
size.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like if he's like pro surging, like it's not like he's fighting it.
In this
He's a pro
instance,
surger.
yeah, in this instance, I'm happy to keep it in place because we've moved on very far from that. But I'll have a bit of a look and make sure that is the case or not the case, because
I'm pretty sure that when I looked into it, that it's different between object and
and person. Okay, cool. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. The bit that threw me, it's like surges can affect characters and objects up to a certain size, and then it's like rank 1, die size is D4, effect size is small, and I was like, that could be a problem. But it's all good. We'll check it out later. I'm happy in this moment of you being empowered. If we have to change it later on, it's just a side effect of you being emboldened and empowered by this sudden surge of Stormlight. And also narratively, Kaladin could do himself very early on as well.
Yeah.
So.
Also, if I can't let myself fly, I would be changing my level around slightly.
It's just
true.
Emboldened to be surging all over the place in front of us.
Yeah. Rav-eth 14 is enough to push through.
Yay!
Archie still hasn't. So how many hours and attempts, Archie, have you had to try and get the shiny squirrel? I don't know if I've mentioned this on this stream. I have in other streams, but one of our friends of the stream, Archie, who plays now Tuesday night sessions, he's been trying to get a shiny Squirtle in his replay through of Pokemon Leaf Green on the Switch. And last I checked in, he'd had 7,000 plus resets and had spent, I think, about 50 hours restarting the game to get a shiny Squirtle. And I questioned at this point whether he was playing the game or just torturing himself in some never-ending purgatory of his own making. He insisted it was still a game, but I'm not convinced.
On a note of that, though, a fun tip I learned the other day, because when you had to soft reset, it was like select start A and B, and that's how you had to soft reset. That's really shit on a Switch to do.
It is.
So you press X, Y, A, B, you press all 4 at the same time for the same result.
Amazing.
And it doesn't kill your hand. And Casey's not doing that after 50 hours.
That sucks. Rav-eth, so you can't end your turn on the same space as the agent. You can move through their space.
I'm fully aware of that. I'm putting myself in like the worst fucking position.
Oh boy. Are you going right between the three?
I was considering it. That's probably not a wise move to do that, but I was thinking I could move in to aid Ztar in some way.
Yeah.
Give him a pat on the back and be like, got this. But step back.
You good, buddy? And then just back away.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what I want to do.
I like that. You can totally do that if you like.
Yeah, fuck it. I actually am doing that. And then just gonna be like, whoop, backwards. I don't know. I could flavor it as like, I don't know, giving Ztar a fucking scalpel. I don't know.
I found the rule. I can target myself regardless of size, but anyone else can only. So I couldn't have actually stuck that guy to the roof in the last scene. Is what I couldn't have done. But that seems
happy to rule it that you like stuck a stone above him that you were like threatening to drop on him. That's fine. Happy to rule that. Yep. That's easy.
Yeah. So Rav-eth does this big like collapse through the crowd.
Yep.
Makes a big commotion. Tells Ztar he's the best, and then steps backwards. Basically, all I can do. Movement, and then my focus point to give Ztar advantage, I guess, and then that's it.
You do an aid action.
An aid action.
Wait.
Ztar, you've got advantage. It is your turn.
Cool.
Please don't fuck up. I want just to give you advantage.
I got double advantage too. First thing first, I'm going to heal again and regenerate.
Yep. 2 hit points back. Oh, 3 plus your
3. That'll also take care of the afflicted.
And he had
yes, it does.
The healing die, command die to that, given he's got advantage on the other thing.
Yes, you can add the command die, I think, to any dice, can't you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he'd heal for 4, or he'd
to
get
1 dice
plus
roll.
2 on. Yeah. Or you'd get a plus 2 to hit on something you have advantage.
Oh no, it does say before. It does say when they make a test. So no, you couldn't. Sorry, it's only a test.
No, it's not a test. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Cool.
There are leader talents that let you use it in other ways. As you go down the tree, I've just pulled open the tree. You can do this with some of the abilities, some of the further leveled up abilities. That's awesome.
No money.
Then at that point, I'll heal myself a little bit, and then it's 420133769. Please lend me the dangerous power to take care of this foe working against justice. As I reach out, grab that motherfucker, and I'm going to try to decay her very being into her constituent atoms.
Permission granted. Division unlocked. Ztar, I'm just letting you know she's going to use her reaction to give you disadvantage on this, which cancels out one of your advantages.
Well, I have 2 of them, so
You can you can use that advantage then, because they don't stack. You can use another dice. So in this case, you can keep the D20 advantage if you like.
yeah, that was the plan. I think hitting's more important than doing a slightly higher damage. I'm raising the stakes again as I try to convert her into atoms.
In this
For the first time
instance,
having used this.
in this instance, with raising the stakes, yes, I think that is appropriate.
Wait, right, let's go. Let's see if something
Why is
happens.
this so ominous?
Oh, it's fun though, right?
Division is the most dangerous and horrific of all the surges for a number of very key specific reasons. 14. And that's with the advantage. That has rolled 2 dice. So one was a 9. What was the other one?
And I'm I actually didn't add the I forgot to add the
Command dice.
to my
You can
health,
add it
so
now.
I'm gonna add that here.
You couldn't have added the command dice earlier. You can only add it now.
Oh, that's
So
right.
there you
Yeah.
go.
So I had two to here. Yeah, 16.
Okay. 14.
To her spiritual defense is what this is against, by the way.
14 would not be enough. 15 would not have been enough. 16 is her spiritual defense.
Oh my boy!
That is going to be 16 points of damage.
No,
As you-
Is what it says there.
I think that's already added together. 16.
That's already in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've-
16.
Yeah, it is
16
yeah,
total.
sorry, I'm-
Unless
Pretty good. Running
2 plus 5
podcast,
plus
2
4 is
plus 5
16.
plus 4 is- yeah.
As you
16,
place
yeah.
your hand against her, do you just like place a hand on her shoulder? Is it like a grab? What is it? What does it look like?
I would have just grabbed her round the neck, just lunged in and
Oh.
just squeezed. I just like
Oh,
I want to be trying to boil the blood in her veins. Is the like mental image I'm conjuring as I funnel all of this infused power that 420 Leet 69 is giving me.
We need a nickname for him. I swear to God, there's going to be, there will be.
Well, when the story happens, little Mimi will get his name. But until we come up with that organically,
I like Little
he's-
Mimi. I think that's good.
little Mimi went in due time.
As you grab her by the face, like around the head, and then power burns through your veins, you watch as she screams, as her skin begins to disintegrate, burning apart. As it does so, the destruction spreads down her shoulders across the sleeves of her jacket, and you watch as it begins to burn away part of her clothing as well, revealing Ztar. Smoke billowing from underneath parts of her clothing. Not from your division. Already there. Her body, parts of it are already becoming smoke. As your Surge of Division burns through, it seems to have less of an effect on this part of her body. She does still take full damage, though. That was just for flavor.
Dude,
Flavor.
I'll jam it into her armpits.
what is the reaction from the other agents? What are they like?
Horror as they step back in
does anyone
alarm.
just drop nuts as I melt this chick?
I'm going to roll for that. Good
Can we,
call.
yeah, can
Can
we
you roll a,
can we get
yeah.
a can we get like a morale roll? Like
I'm actually going to
how about get another blank. Raise the stakes dice. Are these
Yeah.
potentially broken? Because
No, they've
Had a
worked for other
really
people.
bad run with that, hey.
Roll again. Just
no,
roll
yeah.
again until you get a result. Just keep rolling until you get a result right now. But I'll also get an intimidation check, please, as well.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how intimidating this is. It's pretty fucking intimidating.
So on the rolls up now. Intimidation. Alright, I'm gonna put the raise the stakes.
Yeah,
on
we
the-
won't count it, but I'm sure it'll get something because we have seen them work. I think you've just been really unlucky. To be fair, 3 out of the 6 options. 3 out of the 6
Yeah.
options. There you go.
Nope, I
Definitely
am
working.
incredibly unlucky. Yeah.
That's 2 complications and an opportunity. How have you done this? That's amazing.
Oh, I just added multiple on there just to see,
yeah,
like,
but-
to maximize the chance of something happening, and turns out, yeah,
There we
I'm
go,
really
yeah.
unlucky.
Yeah. So intimidation is a 13.
Not 17. Yeah.
You watch as one of the agents who's standing right next to you as this happens, the other one that you kind of vaulted over and threw back, They look like they're about to break, looking for an exit. I'm going to have them spend a focus to avoid being scared off. They're going to spend one of their focuses to stay in combat.
That's good.
Alrighty. Ztar, I believe you might still have an action.
Nah, the division's a two-action
actions.
attack.
That does make sense. It is kind of OP.
Yeah.
Rav-eth has had their turn. It's just Neivien.
Neivien is now able to see where she's going and just books it to the door and starts banging on it.
I mean, you could just open the door if you want, Neivien. It's not locked.
Yeah. Remember that thing where she's not very good in combat?
Yeah. Neivien, as you bang on the door, a few moments later, you watch as the door opens to reveal one of the Bethab guards who looks up and down. What's going on? What's wrong?
Help, right now. They're all under attack. The wall's down. Go.
You watch as he pushes through the doorway past you, looks in, goes, fuck, and then begins to call out, pulling out a bell and ringing it really loudly.
Does he notice the book on the ground?
Yeah, he runs and then slips over. As he steps on the book and slips, you watch as he falls back, ready to call out. His head cracks open and he dies on the spot.
Wow.
No. As he steps forward, he hears the carnage, sees the carnage, and begins to call out to the other guards. Neivien, I'll add them to the initiative order on next turn. They'll be joining you guys in the initiative round.
I go
That's a free
pick up
action.
my book.
That's a free action.
Pick up your book.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So going and knocking on the door plus going and picking up your book. I think I'm going to give that. That probably does count as an interaction at this point as you go do a couple of different things. So that's one action. You've still got one left. Oh no, movement. You're out. That's
Movement.
it. You're
Yeah,
done.
I'm done.
Why not? The agents are going to make their goes. They're going to make their attacks. That's going to be a physical attack against Alaran, a physical attack against Rav-eth, a ranged attack against Hula, and a physical attack against Ztar. That is going to be... so the first attack... Fuck, I've rolled really well. I am so sorry in advance. The first one's going to be an unnatural 20 against Alaran, a 19 against Rav-eth, another... that's a 18 against Hula, and an 18 against Ztar. I rolled a 16, a 15, and two 14s.
He says as we can't see any of the dice.
I'll share them with you right now. I'll share my screen. I'll share my fucking screen. No. I'll share my goddamn fucking screen. You ready? I'll share it right now. You're going to see some sneaky stuff that you shouldn't be able to see, but that's fine. I don't care. Here you go. 16, 15, 14, 14. I'm so sorry.
I just love that you couldn't let that slide. You had to,
I will not be accused of dice roll fudging. I will not let that. That is... Yes.
Question. If Alaran goes down again, does he get another injury?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
That's why it's a choice to get back up.
That's why you don't want to get back up if it's not the right time.
Fuck.
So, we're going to do some damages now. What was that? Sorry, Hula?
He gets a +1 to add to something at some point.
He does.
Oh?
It's any test that he does. Not super helpful right now, but I'm sure it'll come in handy later.
Not dying would be the ultimate test.
Dying would be the ultimate test. Okay, Alaran. So I'll do them in order that I rolled them. Alaran, you're first. That is going to be a total of 4 keen damage. How you looking?
I'm on 1 hit point.
Wow. I rolled a 1 on that d6, you lucky son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
That is going to be against Rav-eth. That's going to be a total of, that's a 5 plus 3, 8 keen damage, Rav-eth.
Yep. Sweet. I'm alive
Hula,
still.
that's going to be 8 keen damage for you as well.
Does that mean 6 because I have 2 deflect?
Correct. And Ztar, that is going to be a total of 7 keen damage for you. That is all. Oh, the agents are then going to use their... because they've all hit, they're going to use their special attack here. They're going to use their quick escape reaction. Hearing the guard call out, they're going to use their quick escape. One of them is going to rush past Alaran, Rav-eth, and the assassin without triggering opportunity attacks. They get to use essentially like a dodge, a free dodge, as they move out into the corridor. This one is going to move past as well into the corridor. And this one's going to
react
move
as strike against them doing this?
No, they're all using a special. So they've got a thing they could do called Quick Escape. After an ally within 5 feet of the agent hits a target with a melee attack, they can move up to half their movement rate without triggering reactive strikes. So they get a special dodge run.
You said melee rates. 2 of these guys are attacking with ranged, weren't they?
Correct. When their ally attacks within melee range, 3 of them made melee, only 1 of them made a ranged. That was the one that attacked you, Hula. Sorry.
Yeah.
That is the agent's go. We've got the 2 slow turns left, Alaran and then the agent watcher. Alaran, it's your turn first.
Simple for me. I am just going to take the recover action because otherwise I'm going to go down again.
Yep. Let's hope you roll really high. 4 hit points
Super
back.
high.
Not the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Does recover also give you focus points?
Focus points back
It's like
as well.
short rest.
Yep.
Yep.
Recover's actually a pretty awesome. I do quite like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
And that's your 1 recover.
Full focus.
Alaran, you've got 1 action left. If you wanted to use it, recover uses 2 actions. No?
I don't have one because I've got the injury that has 1 less action and
Yes,
no
you do.
reactions.
I'm so sorry.
I'm done.
That
That's all
sucks.
right. I just imagine that he's like hyperventilating and like that, and it's just like maybe pulling daggers out of his back and out of his leg, and yeah, that's me.
For sure, 50% of the encounters we've had so far, Alaran's ended up badly injured.
Yep.
Yeah. Legit.
Okay. The Watcher is going to use her special attack. It's a free attack called Insightful Defense. The Watcher makes an insight test against the spiritual defense of a character that they can see, that they can sense within 60 feet, and they're going to make this against you, Ztar, as they try and figure out what you are.
I thought the Watcher evaporated.
The Watcher only took a shitload of damage. They're not dead.
Not fully evaporated, partially evaporated.
Partially evaporated. That's a 2 on the D20, so that's only a total of 9. What's your spiritual defense, Ztar? It's better than 9, I'm pretty sure.
It is 15.
Yeah, so fuck all. This does nothing. There's a special thing which would have prevented you gaining advantage against attacks against her for a minute. Don't work. So you can carry on as normal. Right. She's going to do her longsword attack in that case, and she's going to do. She'll do the double again. Ztar and Hula. This is going to be against both of you again. Unfortunately, she's going to do the spend the focus point to get both of you. This is her last or second last focus point.
How does that work thematically?
What do you mean?
Like, so she just does a big sweep?
Yeah, she just swings her sword around so it gets both of you. Yeah.
With the agent in that instance?
No, it's only targeting another creature within 5 feet. It specifically says attack 5, reach 5, 1 or more targets of the Watcher's choice. Oh, 1 or more within 5 feet. She could actually target everyone around her, but it's only you that's within 5 feet that she chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Sorry. That is going to be against Hula. That's going to be a 17 to hit, and against Ztar, that's a natural 1. That is a complication. Okay.
I needed that. I needed that bad because I was going straight down.
Will
Hula?
that technically complicate before they hit me, given their face in Ztar?
Yeah.
Like, she just used her first action to try and hit.
You would attack Ztar first.
You'd attack
sure.
Ztar.
Yeah. It does say attack 5, 1 or more targets of the Watcher's choice. I wonder. I've been rolling these separately, but I wonder if maybe I should have just rolled this as 1 attack. I just thought it was more fair to do them separate. I'll roll the second one with disadvantage because of the complication. So this is disadvantage against you, Hula. Hula. Does a 13 hit your spirit? Does a 13 hit your physical defense?
No, 14 is my physical defense.
Nice. I do have an advantage in reserve chat. I'm saving it. I don't need it yet. Don't worry. And just like that, everyone's suddenly a lot more concerned. I will say I'm saving that advantage for when I need it most. We're all good for now. In that case, then, Hula, you don't get hit with this either. Both, as it swings through, it misses both of you with that complication. And with that, we are at the top of the next round. I will be adding the guardsman into this round. But for now, we are going to wrap up there. We will have to pause this mid-combat because you guys we're not close to the end of combat. Like, there's still.
What?
Well, I mean, like.
Alaran would disagree.
Surely one more good evaporation would take care of it. The
Her,
16
the
gauge,
the other agents. There are
They'll
four.
fold like a house of cards as soon as their mistress goes, fucking betas.
I like your thinking, Harrison.
I love your
like
optimism.
I love it.
One more round and it was done.
It's
Sure.
definitely not one more round here and done. You guys wanted a big combat. I'm just giving you what you want.
Yeah, that's fair. Another session of combat sounds fun, actually.
That is where it won't be a full session of combat, but there will definitely be combat at the beginning. That is where we'll wrap up for the moment. Why can you not sit in one place on your cameras? Let me fix this up now. For like the 3 seconds while we say goodbye. There you go. He's front and center now. Don't move. You fucking. Why have you done this? I just had it right. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. That is where we will wrap up for now. We will be back tomorrow night for Tales from the Yawning Portal. We will be back Wednesday night for Return of the Giants, and there'll be more episodes of Esoteric Ebb coming out every other day. I think Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'll have those episodes coming out. So you got something fun to watch every day, except Sunday. Have a lovely, lovely evening, everybody. For those of you watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to go and raid a lovely friend of the channel. Tonight, that will be... Who is streaming who we normally check in with? Dice Actors are streaming, but they are streaming in German, which we could go and join in with. But German is not the easiest language to understand for native English speakers. Let's go and jump in with Boom Meadow. They're doing their Equinox D&D session. We haven't jumped in with them before. They look like they're having a good time. Let's go and get that raid running. I'll have that come across. Everybody else, for those of you watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment button. That is definitely going to help us out a huge amount, especially on YouTube. The algorithm is a timorous beastie who hates us and every other small creator. So if you could do that, that'd really help us out. Everybody else, stay safe, stay well. We'll see you guys all again soon. Farewell for now and have a good one. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.